R.W. Shambach was harsh, he was intense, and he was the opposite of what was happening with the Great Grace Awakening. Now, I'm not saying that the Grace Awakening was a bad thing, but every time something great happened, the devil did something with it that wasn't the intention of it at all. It didn't mean that, for instance, we had in front of our house, everyone out of our church, everyone's welcome, you can come dressed however we want. And we wanted that guy hobbling in with torn clothes, bleary eyes off drugs. We wanted that guy to come in and get saved, healed, and delivered. Amen? And the problem was before, the churches wouldn't accept the guy. They'd literally throw him out before he could do anything. And yes, we could do that. But that man could become just as holy as any other person. I believe in sanctification. How many people believe in sanctification? Getting holier and holier and holier, line upon line, precept upon precept. We grow and we grow and we grow. But R.W. Shambach was an amazing guy, and he would just say it. He would just say crazy things. And as we know, when the church first started, it was called the Way. They said, "Oh, those are the people of the Way," and they would announce themselves, "Well, we're of the Way," because it was the way of Jesus. It was the way of God, and that's what it's called. Then we were called Christians because we followed Christ, and then now our modern day Christians. So that's the genesis of that. And some people along the way have still called themselves the Way. So one time, R.W. Shambach, all fired up in an altar call. You might have heard this story, but it goes along with what I'm saying. R.W. Shambach is praying for people. He's seen people healed. He's seen people get delivered. The power of God is moving in this place amazingly. And this one little frail woman was in front of him. And he stopped and he looked at her, and she said in a kind of a weak and kind of a pleading voice and kind of a self-serving voice in a way, and she said, "Mr. Shambach, I have been in the Way for more than 45 years. And R.W. Shambach just wrote back and he said, "Woman, you need to get out of the way. You need to get up and show up, and you need to start doing the things of God. Get out of the way." And I think that sometimes we need to hear that, because sometimes we get in the way of ourselves. Yeah. We get in the way, and we let things and life and things get in the way of the things of God.